Have you ever felt that queasy sensation, that tightness in your chest and throat during an intense leg workout? That almost irresistible urge to vomit that comes when you're in the middle of a heavy squat or a leg press set pushed to the limit? Well, this isn't just a coincidence or a weakness in your body. It's actually a profound physiological response from your nervous system. And today, we're going to explore exactly what's happening inside your body when you experience this sensation. When you step into a gym and start your leg workout, you're not just moving muscles. You're activating a series of complex systems that work together to keep your body functioning. The autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary functions like heart rate, breathing, and digestion, enters a state of extreme activation. There are two main divisions of this system: the sympathetic, responsible for the fight-or-flight response, and the parasympathetic, which promotes rest and digestion. During an intense leg workout, your sympathetic system is fully activated, pumping adrenaline and cortisol throughout your body. Now, here's the crucial point. When you're performing an extremely intense leg workout, especially when you're approaching your maximum limit, your body is under significant physiological stress. The leg muscles are the largest in your body, and when you work them intensely, you create a massive demand for oxygen and nutrients. Your heart rate rises, your blood pressure increases, and your body is literally fighting to keep itself upright. At this point, the parasympathetic nervous system can begin to activate, creating a conflict between the two systems. This parasympathetic activation during intense training is what causes the sensation of nausea and the urge to vomit. The parasympathetic system is trying to do its job, which is to slow your body down and promote digestion. But this is exactly the opposite of what you need during intense exercise. Your body is essentially in conflict with itself. The sympathetic system is saying, keep fighting, keep moving, while the parasympathetic system is saying, stop, rest, process food. This internal battle creates that uncomfortable feeling of nausea. There's also another important factor at play: intra-abdominal pressure. During intense leg exercises, especially squats and heavy lifts, you generate significant pressure inside your abdomen. This pressure directly affects your digestive system and can stimulate the vagus nerve, one of the most important nerves in your body. The vagus nerve controls many involuntary functions, including heart rate, breathing, and, yes, the nausea response. When this nerve is stimulated, it can trigger that feeling of wanting to vomit. In addition, during an intense leg workout, your body releases large amounts of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones increase your heart rate, blood pressure, and metabolic rate. They also affect your digestive system, slowing digestion and redirecting blood flow away from the digestive organs toward the working muscles. This creates a situation where your stomach is essentially being ignored by your body, while at the same time being stimulated in ways that cause discomfort and nausea. Dehydration also plays an important role in this equation. During intense training, you sweat heavily and lose fluids quickly. Dehydration can intensify feelings of nausea and make your nervous system more reactive. When you're dehydrated, your body is under even greater stress, and your autonomic nervous system becomes more activated. This can lead to a stronger parasympathetic response and, therefore, a more intense feeling of wanting to vomit. Now, you might be wondering, is this normal? Yes, absolutely. Many athletes and fitness enthusiasts experience this feeling during intense leg workouts. In fact, it's a sign that you're truly pushing your body to its limits, creating significant physiological stress that will result in adaptations and muscle growth. Your body is responding exactly as it should to intense stimulus. However, this doesn't mean you should completely ignore this sensation. If you are actually vomiting during workouts, it may be a sign that you're overdoing it or that something else needs attention. There are several strategies you can use to minimize this feeling of nausea during leg training. First, make sure you are breathing correctly. Proper breathing is crucial to maintaining balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems. During intense exercise, you should be breathing deeply and consistently, not holding your breath. When you hold your breath, you increase intra-abdominal pressure even more and further stimulate the vagus nerve. So focus on breathing in a controlled and consistent manner throughout your workout. Second, make sure you are well hydrated before, during, and after your workout. Dehydration intensifies the feeling of nausea, so drinking water regularly can help minimize this response. Also, avoid eating a large meal immediately before your leg workout. If you've eaten recently, your body must divide its resources between digestion and exercise, which can increase nausea. Try training on a relatively empty stomach, or at least a few hours after a large meal. Third, consider the intensity and volume of your training. If you consistently feel like vomiting during leg workouts, it might be a sign that you're doing too much volume or intensity. Try reducing either slightly and see if that helps. Remember, the goal of training is to create enough stimulus for muscle growth, not to destroy your body. You can achieve excellent results without reaching the point of feeling like you need to vomit. Fourth, practice relaxation techniques and nervous system control. Exercises like diaphragmatic breathing, meditation, and even yoga can help balance your autonomic nervous system and reduce parasympathetic activation during training. If you can keep your nervous system in a more balanced state, you're less likely to experience that nauseous feeling. Finally, understand that this sensation is a sign that your body is being challenged. It's an indicator that you're creating a significant stimulus for muscle growth. It's not necessarily something to be feared or avoided entirely. However, it's important to find the right balance between challenging your body and respecting its limits. Your nervous system is incredibly adaptable, and with time and consistent practice, you can train your body to better handle this physiological stress. So the next time you're in the middle of an intense leg workout and feel like you might vomit, know that this is your nervous system responding exactly as it should. Your body is in a state of extreme activation, your sympathetic and parasympathetic systems are in conflict, and your vagus nerve is being stimulated. This is normal, it's expected, and it's actually a sign that you're putting in serious work. Just make sure you're breathing correctly, staying hydrated, and not overdoing intensity or volume. With these strategies in mind, you can continue challenging your body and achieving your fitness goals while minimizing unnecessary discomfort. Now that you better understand what's happening inside your body during these intense moments, you're equipped with the knowledge to train more intelligently and effectively. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you understand how your body works, the better you can work with it instead of against it. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about optimizing your training and understanding your body's physiological processes, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below with your experiences during leg workouts. What's the most intense sensation you've ever experienced during a workout? Share it with me in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.